2TC is an achievement in Bloons Tower Defense 6 where you need to complete a game of Chimps using just 2 towers. Today we're doing this with Ezili and the Tsar Bomba. Quite a combination really, and it's actually one that makes the final 2 rounds incredibly easy, because round 99 with the Tsar Bomba and round 100 level 20 Ezili. Now a lot of people don't like to use Ezili. She's not what you call a very strong hero, especially in the early game, but she does have some utilization that makes her a pretty interesting hero. She's actually the most powerful hero for any ultra late game scenarios because her Hex ability works on percentage of health rather than raw damage, meaning that no matter what, her Ezili will always pop a fortified bad, which makes her in some cases even better than Adora for the ultra late game scenarios. Okay, I do need to pop some of these red balloons at the very front. I need to pop that one over there and pop these as are coming up. I think that's it right there. Brilliant. And let's put our ace down. So why the Tsar Bomba? Well, the Tsar Bomba is what you would call a very powerful tower in update 47, it was given some pretty powerful buffs. Mainly, it's a bombing run, going up from 15 damage to 30 damage per bomb. Now recently, as of the time of this recording, it was decided within the Bloons Tower Defense 6 index that any tower currently banned that requires more than 650 cash to place down have been unbanned. So that is the likes of Corvus and the recently banned but now unbanned Tsar Bomba. Whereas heroes like Geraldo, which was originally affordable as a hero when he did the 1TC on Scrapyard, along with Soda, which still you can afford around 6, are remained banned. And in one of the more recent updates, Ezili's been given a change where her damage over time lasts longer and damages faster have been changed from the Ezili's attack does far more damage to Mara class balloons leveling, whereas this used to be at level 6 and now this was level 8, now it's level 6, etc. Meaning round 40 is going to be much easier because of the fact that Ezili can now do much more damage against Mara class balloons, and which means you don't have to micro those bomber rates like an absolute freak. Maybe not absolute freak is the correct or the nicest way of putting it, but you have to really intensively use your micro acing skills in order to actually be able to get the most amount of your bomber ace, which is something that I said time and time again I'm not very good with. But we need to be good enough in order to do this 2 tower Chimps combination. There is one thing that Ezili can do that other heroes cannot, and that is to give energy based damages and plasma based damages and also fire based damages, the means of being able to pop purple balloons for a little bit of time while her level 3 Heartstopper ability is in effect. So for plasma and fire, that temporarily turns their damages into essentially a normal damage type. I was worried that yellow balloon would have escaped there. Do not underestimate the prowess of the yellow balloon. I'll put you on strong actually so that you're always whistling down the strongest most target. Oh dear, red balloon, no thank you. You shall not pass. Please curse the ceramics. In any normal mode, the sacrificial totem would be better than the Heartstopper, but obviously as you cannot use it in Chimps mode, then the sacrificial totem is absolutely useless for Chimps, and therefore Heartstopper would override it. But the Moab Hex ability is definitely the most useful of the abilities, especially when it comes to those pesky Moab class balloons. Zebra, no thank you. But alongside the Tsar Bomba getting a damage increase to its bombing runs, the bombing runs of the Ground Zero have also increased in damage, and the ability cooldown has been reduced from 45 seconds to 35 seconds, which means that which means that now the ground zero matches the ability cooldown duration in which the Tsar Bomba has. Come on, pop them all. Thank you very much. Okay, maybe I need to maybe I need to employ some ace micro in here. And yes, I did die to a yellow balloon, so carefully wiggle your way around, ensuring that the ace is somewhere within this small square here, always ensuring that it can lay down its bombs, etc. And of course, there's one yellow balloon running rampant. No thank you. This is definitely going to be a very fun combination in the 90s, because the time of your Tsar Bomba abilities is absolutely critical. You want to be able to destroy the rounds, yes, but what you do not want to do is to use it at a time in which you desperately need to be ability back for the following round, and then you can't because you decide to use it to end the round. You don't want to do that. You want to be able to ensure that you leave a target on the screen to naturally destroy. That means you get your ability back. I know, a lot of talking, but I swear to you, it's important, okay? There we go, there's ground zero, and now we can just leave this doing whatever it needs to do, because its bombing runs are quite powerful now. The least powerful thing on the ground zero are its darts, but because of the matter that our bombing runs cannot pop black balloons, we're still thankful for having the darts in the first place. Don't want to run wild with the regrowths being annoying, so the Heartstopper ability is useful for round 49 to ensure that these don't grow out of control. Okay, Moab, get taken down. Oh my god, that was a very quick takedown. And that one goes down as well. No ace microing whatsoever, just using what we have at the moment as Ezili's very powerful curse attack is able to take down the the opposition here with ease, but they're getting through. Yes, they are. Heartstopper, please be active and ensure that they do not grow out of control. Thank you very much. Can we do it? Of course we can. I have no words for this hellion that keeps getting through. Fine, clear off. Let's just take down those hellions with a ground zero. And it comes back quite quickly now, whereas back in the day, it used to feel like it crawled back into life, rather than sprint back into life. If I was to ever make a guide about how to start a Bloons Tower Defense game, as a new player, I would never recommend Ezili. Ezili would be somebody that I would recommend later on if you're looking for a more specialized tower/hero to use. Because Ezili is not what you call the most reliable popper for everything. She's a bit of a specialist. Just like many other heroes, she's a specialist. But she's a bit more of a specialist than other specialist heroes. At least she's not a yellow balloon. Though as a voodoo monkey and her specialities being curses, I would not trust her with my car keys, to say the least. But I wouldn't trust Adore as well. I'm afraid that my car keys will be sacked for experience. We are very close now to the Tsar Bomba, which means our bombing runs will be even more powerful. Okay, ground zero. Are we just going to pop this naturally? No, we're going to pop it naturally. I know, I just made a bit of a counterintuitive decision to pop this naturally rather than use our ability, but round 61 is a bit of an issue when you rely on explosives, because we can't exactly pop them all. Is there another one? Good, 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 good. That should be it. Yeah, that's it. This should be okay, actually, so that we can actually... No! Stupid. I want a little bit of time left on the round, but I guess not. I guess it's not going to be my day. Okay, pop them now. And we needed a bit more time, but hopefully this should do. Darts, pop the zebras, and then bombs, pop the rest. Heartstopper ability, I need you to do a little bit of what you would call popping. I mean, enabling the popping. Oh. We're under 1,000 away from what... No, under 100 away from what we need. And you keep on doing that? Time to go Ace Micro mode again. My most favorite pastime ever, ensuring that the ace can do the most optimal amount of damage by pressing tab at random times. Although for Ace Micro specialists, they're definitely not random times, but strategic times in order to get the best out of your Ace Microing skills. Okay, so now that we've got the Tsar Bomba, oh god, these fortified mobs are going to be shredded. Round 63, also the absolute shredding. Our bombing runs also have a lot of pierce to them. So round 63's humongous amount of ceramic balloons will just be instantaneously blown to bits. So now that we have our tier 5 tower, now it's time to get our level 20 hero. Perhaps I should still employ some Ace Micro into the fray. I mean, look at what we've got going on here. A whole bunch of fun. We do want to use the Hex ability at some point, but we will lose our money if we do instantaneously kill a Merle class balloon without killing the kids inside. Try saying that to somebody who has absolutely zero context to what's going on, and I think they might be questioning what I'm talking about here, and they may want to arrest me. And I would perfectly understand them as well. I'm talking about balloons in a balloons popping game, using monkeys and darts. Here's a controversial thing I'm about to say. I prefer Mortar Micro over Ace Micro. There we go. I said it. What are you gonna do about it now? Level 11 Ezili. Increased attack range, nice, but also something which would only be good with Necromancers and the Prince of Darkness. Increases pierce of reanimated balloons by 50%. This is a nice little break from the balloon carnage. But alas, that one regrow yellow just has to make its ugly way through the crowd, I mean. Here's a question for all of you to contemplate over. If there was one aspect of any round throughout an entire game of Chimps that you would want to permanently change, what would it be? For me, and this is honestly something that I've thought over, I would honestly change round 95's camo regrow purples and camo regrow leads, to not have the camo status on them. I just find it to be one of the most debilitating properties throughout the entire run, not because of RBE, but because down to lots of different properties that could prevent them from being damaged. Or the other alternative is to reverse the orders in which round 95 spawns in, so that the deities and the mobs spawn first and then the camos would spawn afterwards, so that therefore you have the ability to be able to pop everything within the round for certain combos, that is. But honestly, that would be one thing I would well, this is stupid. Heroes are very expensive investments, and Ezili is no exception. But at least she's not as hungry for money as Churchill or Dora would be. You could say that round 98 could also be worth changing so that it's not as threatening, but we need a round like 98 to really show that you know what you're doing within a Chimps run, to be able to vanquish every single one of those fortified BFBs and those ZMGs, and the huge numbers that they present is a huge threat, especially in the fortified super ceramic state, because their numbers can crush you, not by sheer RBE of a single balloon, but by their numbers. Also, Ezili is now at level 12. I will use the Tsar Bomba's ability on this round to take care of those, which means we've just got this fortified mob left and these 3 BFBs at the back of the map to deal with. Hey, you got hearts equipped. And we have an ability with a heart to stop your heart from functioning. Only if you're a regrow though. Only regrow balloons have a heart. There we go. Heart stopper equipped. We didn't even need it. Hello, Mr. Insta-Killer. 78, absolutely annihilated. Sometimes I do say some really random crap, and I wouldn't change it for anybody. Okay, purple balloons, go away. Let's use the heart stop ability to deny you of your purple resistance. Le resistance. There we go. And there goes all of those. Preferably I would prefer Ezili to not decamify any camo balloons, but unfortunately she's going to, because then that means the spy plane upgrade loses us means of doing bonus damage. Let's vanquish all we've got going on so far and leave the rest of the round to everything else that we have going on here. That's all of the regrow balloons done and dealt with, thankfully. There you go, level 14. I remember back in update 42 where Ezili had a bug because of a change that was made to her, where rather than just being able to decamo DDTs, she was able to defortify them as well, which obviously means that a particular round 99 was made significantly easier. And Ninja Kiwi tried to change it initially so that the initial target, which Ezili damages, cannot be defortified if it's like a Moab or a DDT, but then anything around the initially targeted balloon can still be defortified if it's a Moab or a DDT. And then that was changed so that Ezili can no longer defortify from Moabs and DDTs, which was the intended effect. Okay, you are now going to die. As Ezili mentions, die. All these rounds are pretty slow. Is that going to end round 81? No, we've got 2 of these left. Excellent. Okay, so by the end of this round, Ezili will be able to have enough money, well, from the round progressing, that is. So then Ezili becoming level 15. Increased range, nice, and damage over time lasts longer. But here comes the fortified ones. And that kind of timing, is absolutely critical. Leave one target left on the screen for you to naturally devour with your attacks. Round 82, becoming absolute smush. And because of the double damage that Ezili Tsar Bomba does with its bombing runs, these pesky balloons are now significantly easier to deal with. So deal with it, ceramics. Deal with my overwhelming might. Right, that's all of the Moabs on the screen. Let's just absolutely Tsar Bomba the hell out of them. And they will all be going to hell with fire around their rubbery exterior. I spoke too soon. I know exactly what will solve this issue. Some beloved ace microing. The defortifying of the super ceramics is, honestly really appreciated, Ezili. Keep doing that. Yeah, removing camo from DDTs is usually good, but with the spy plane upgrade, it's not good. Because we would rather have that bonus damage against DDTs, thank you very much. Okay, so should I remove the round on what it has? Yeah, I should really examine how much there is within the round, because yeah, there's still quite a lot left. I should have used the ability later on, to be honest, but I think we should be fine. I think we should be fine. It's just a matter of these loose ceramics and how long it takes for these bombs to actually do anything. You could say that this was perfect timing. Okay, so round 85 is quite critical. This is where our ability timings will really come into play here. Now, it might seem like a waste to just damage one of the 0Gs, but do keep in mind there are 2 of them. And if we pop both of them, then obviously our ability will not come back in time ready for the next round. So let's destroy one of them and pop the other one naturally. So Ezili is now quite powerful against Mer class balloons, which is really, really nice. Her damage over time is quite a lot. We can make use of this lovely little thing going on here. And our ability is back, and we are almost destroying the entire round. So the same example, we'll wait for 4 of these to spawn, and then for the last one, we will pop it naturally. And there we go, that is round 86 sorted. I said that's round 86 sorted. Oh, for goodness sakes. You're making me look silly here. There we go. So we'll wait for 2 of them to stick their noses out, so that then when the 3rd one spawns, there we go, that's going to be like that, and the 4th one, just like round 85, is going to be remained unpopped when we use the Tsar Bomba ability for a 2nd time throughout the round. There we go. Pop it just like that, although they are a tad faster, so you have to keep that in mind. You always have to keep these things in mind, but this ability will come back when we need it to for round 88. But still got to be very careful. Again with this. Okay, so that's one of them. Now that requires a restart to the round. And when you reload into a scenario, the abilities can sometimes switch their ordering. Okay, so one of them. There we go. The 2nd one hasn't been damaged because it's not been stunned. Although, this does present to us a very unique problem, and that is, do we want to use the ability? And I'm just going to hold it off because they're slightly faster now. Right, the 2nd ZMG is going down quite well. Still need to be very careful though and ensure that our bombs are landing over this area. Oh, very good, very good. And you go up a level, you'll soon be at level 20. Okay, nuke all of that, and we've got ourselves 4 fortifieds left. So I was a bit cautious because I didn't remember how many fortified BFBs were on round 89. And I don't want to pop all of them just in case we couldn't get something ready for round 90. Just one left. One pesky little balloon left. Would you please? You see, this is why I hate Ace Microing, because the plane just decides to do its own thing, even if you don't tell it to. Some will say skill issue, I will say pilot issue. The pilot of this particular Tsar Bomba is deciding to have a day off from doing good. Now keep the bombs over here and don't stray off course. But you're gonna have to... Oh my goodness sakes, that blue balloon. Do not do that to me, thank you very much. Okay, so how will we fare against these DETs with just using our default attacks? Not looking great, to say the least. And obviously they'll get faster and stronger as time goes on, so that's a load of fun. Okay, so nuke all of them. Oh, we left 2 of them left. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's just try and do what we can, what we've got going on here, and just keep on going through. But round 92, that's going to be a whole lot of fun with fortified Moabs and a few ZMGs. Surely you can deal with this. Surely we can deal with that. Surely the amount of fun we will have will invigorate us to keep on going forward. You go up to level 18. Right, it's time to hunker down and do some Ace Microing, because these fortified ceramics are not going to pop on their own. Let's use one of them, and I think all of them were stunned, but that's absolutely fine. No, not really. Round 92 is like one of those really fun rounds, which is not going to go our way. We just need these bombs to land over on this spot so that these super fortified ceramicies will be put... Oh no! Oh, still some more, still some more, still some more! Thank you. I was saying still some more as in like there are still some more, but not like actually stealing. I don't even know why I was thinking that, really. Right, Pierce Cap is going to be met here, and all these goddamn ceramics are going to present a problem to us if we cannot pop them. I don't want to embrace the darkness, Ezili. You're supposed to be helping me here, not be a hindrance. Thank goodness we got through all of that. Okay, 6 DDTs we need to remove, and just remove this BFB, 2 BFB, no, 3 of them actually, with our attacks. However, we've still got the remaining threat of these Hellions to deal with. Lucky! Okay, so how many ZMGs do we have to go against? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So what I'm going to do is restart the round, but we're going to wait for 5 of them to spawn out. Then we're going to, well, unleash hell upon them all. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Hopefully that will do. And then use the Moab Hex ability and annihilate a lot of these. How are you still here? Maybe one of them did survive the onslaught. Although the one that wasn't damaged by the Tsar Bomba was damaged by Ezili's Hex ability because of the fact that that was the next strongest balloon that was nearest to the X. There's a lot of them, but a lot of ceramics. We will be pierce capped. We will be pierce capped. We will be goddamn pierce capped, and we will surely not have a very, very fun time. You know what? I've decided that we will use Ezili's abilities to our fullest extent. Okay, remove you, remove you, remove you, and you. Oh. Not you, but you were heavily damaged, which is good. Don't you just love a few loose ceramics here and there? A few loose screws here and there just to make your day not that worthwhile? This is why I hate these ceramics. They are the things that end your runs. And it feels like whenever you need the bombs to actually land down and destroy them, they take their sweet time. Oh, that was my fault. That was not my fault. We did it! Although now the real difficult round comes along. Because you can't exactly do what you need to do when it comes to soloing the entire round by using the Tsar Bomba's ability, because there are too many DDTs and they just spawn out pretty wide apart from one another. Okay, we're going to hex the first few DDTs in the hopes that we will be able to destroy some of them at first, so that then the rest of the work can be done by the Tsar Bomba ability. But I am seeing that there are a bunch of them about to make their way to the exit. What about the opposite? We use the Tsar Bomba's ability first, and then we will think about the extermination of them But again, with that, it's like, how do I do this? And then that. I don't know, actually. This is really aggravating. I need them to be partially damaged, but not completely destroyed. Okay, that's one. I need that other one. Thank you. I need that one to be destroyed by the hex. Destroyed by the hex. Yes! I think that should be it. There's a few more there. Oh, thank goodness for that. Round 95 is such an annoyance to trying to fathom out with this particular combination. But I think that is honestly the most difficult round fathomed out. Round 98 should be pretty okay to deal with all of that. And what have we got left? We will destroy them with that ability, and we will obviously use the Tsar Bomba ability again for the round. Hopefully that should do it. Hopefully that's good. And we can upgrade you up to level 20 as well. Nice. Be dismantled and destroyed. Hopefully you do anyways. Keep you within the small square. There's a lot of them still left. Oh no, my goodness sakes, that's too close to call. Yeah, I'm just gonna Tsar Bomba both of them. I think I'm gonna use the Tsar Bomba ability twice. We can afford to do so because they've got so much HP. Hopefully I don't come to regret it. Okay, good. It didn't end the round. That's one thing I feared, actually, is that this would actually end the round. Me do not want that. The Ezili is very strong. So is the Tsar Bomba. Both of them are very strong. Okay, I need you both to kind of actually pop right about now. There we go. Round 97. Actually, round 98 is going to be quite tough to fathom out because we need to have it so that the Tsar Bomba can be ability ready for round 99. As I said at the beginning of the video, the last two rounds are going to be the easiest ones to fathom out because Tsar Bomba ability round 99 and Hex round 100. Maybe I do need to be a bit more brave with this. I do want to test this out so that I will be able to use this accordingly. What I'm going to do in the test here is to go for round 97 and hopefully there will be some wiggle room here. So if I use Mob Hex on you, then destroy you, and then what are you going to do? Oh, that can be done. And then you will be popped that much sooner. Okay. I think I've got this. So Tsar Bomba, then use the Moab Hex ability to destroy the first one and then heavily damage the second one. Hopefully you don't instantly remove it. Okay, there we go. That's good. That's the perfect amount in which we need it. Get through you. Hopefully get through you. Okay, that's popped. Good. I think this is the best performance that we can perform here, actually. Use Tsar Bomba first, and then Moab Hex there. I think a second Tsar Bomba, then Moab Hex is a bit too much of a threat. Oh god, that's made our work undone, actually, because now I think these super fortified ceramics are going to be that too tough. Oh, good. Round 98. Okay, this is a round in which we need to fathom out, and if we fail this, then yeah, we failed the entire run. So I think there was 9 ZOMGs there.
Danger. ZOMG.
A much more sneakier strategy. Instantly neutralize the ZOMGs there by using the combination of the Tsar Bomba ability, the bombing runs, and Ezili's Moab Hex ability. Hopefully this can be done. Once this is done and dusted, the run is sorted. Thank you ever so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and watch the absolute carnage of the rest of this run here. Don't need to do anything else here. And there we go. So that, everybody, is the 2 Tower Chimps achievement done with Ezili and the Tsar Bomba. Absolutely phenomenal combination for the last 2 rounds. An absolute headache for the rest of the run, which is the previous parts of the run. So yeah, this pop count is really weird. Usually it's like in the 200,000 or something. No, actually, it's, I don't know actually now anymore. But regardless of what we have experienced today, I think we can all agree that there are way better combinations out there to do this achievement with than these 2 towers. But I really get to use Ezili because Ezili is not what you call a very viable 2 Tower Chimps tower / hero, but we managed it nonetheless, and I think we can all agree that this has been a very fun time for the viewer. For me personally, Ace Microwave is not what you call a very fun time, but I do it anyways because the pain is sometimes worth it. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching, everybody. Let me know what you thought of the video down in the comments sections below. And does Ezili shut off Blaster Populous' immunities? Maybe it doesn't. Thank you all so much for watching and take care of yourselves, everybody. Make sure to use my creator support code whenever you are in the store. Maybe you're intrigued in trying out all of Rogue Legends. Maybe you want Fast Track, or you want the Battle Cat Prestige Pack. Or maybe you just want some double cash to make those modes a little bit easier. That's not Chimps. Or you want instantaneous access to the Mer Monkey, or the Dartling Gunner, or the Beast Handler, or any of that shenanigans sort of stuff. And I thought the Hero's Skin Pack was still a thing here, but maybe that was removed from the store. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, everybody, and take care of yourselves.